What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. I haven't done this in a while because I haven't been in Los Angeles in almost 8-9 months. Actually, almost longer than that. Almost a year, actually. But I'm here for about 2 weeks. I'm going back to Florida in a few days. And the reason why I was in Florida was because my mom was sick. She's better now, but I still have to go back because I just feel like I'm needed there a little bit longer. But I did gain some perspective being away, and I just wanted to share that because you know what I realized? Man, I started doing so many different things in Florida a little bit differently. Like I started doing stand-up primarily. I think I pretty much was done doing stand-up. I was touring as a character here in LA because I couldn't get up as myself. Like that's what it came to. Like the Comedy Store stopped booking me. Couldn't get any spots, barely at like Flappers, like some C-level club in Burbank. It was just a shit show. So I started touring as a character. But in Florida, I was like, hey, you know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna perform as myself at open mics. And then bookers started seeing me, and I actually have shows lined up on weekends in Florida when I go back. So it just brought new life to my stand-up comedy career, which was waning here in Los Angeles. And I realized something very important. Like in LA, people come here to become stars. That's what people do. They come out here to become stars. And sometimes that takes a toll on other things in your life, right? And for me, I think it was my stand-up. But I mean, I did get to audition commercials, some guest stars on TV. I also realized like the last, 5 to 7 years, I started doing jiu-jitsu. I started like writing my books. I started like shooting like web series and stuff. And it's clear to me now, like the reason I did that stuff is because I was so frustrated with my stand-up comedy, right? Like I could not get anything going. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start making other things. That's why I started creating this stuff. It's not because I wanted to be some novelist or, web series maker. You just get so frustrated. And so maybe there was a silver lining. So LA is great in the sense of there's lots of opportunity. And it's also great because it makes you frustrated where you start to explore other avenues. And it really caused me to really dig down deep and see what else I had. Like maybe I can offer the world other things. And I also learned that I love stand-up comedy. Like I'm gonna go back to Florida and I'm really excited to do stand-up again. And I'm just going through this thing right now. I'm like, well, maybe I should just stop chasing things. Like maybe I don't have to be a star. Maybe I don't have to be an actor. Like it really drives me crazy having to wait for opportunities to come to me. I hate that feeling. I even hate the print stuff, as great as it's been to me. I mean, it just drives me crazy. Like I got like these new photos, which are awesome. And I didn't even send it out to anybody. I just keep it on my laptop because I was like, oh God, I just don't want to audition anymore and have to, show up and smile. Hi, how are you? And all this other bullshit. I am not dissing Los Angeles. I think it's a great place. In fact, when people ask me, hey, should I move to LA? I give the same advice that another comedian gave me when I was like 20 years old. He's like, yeah, go take your shot because you never know. One of the things I cannot do is hang out at comedy clubs. My friends still go hang out at clubs at night and they ask me, hey dude, let's go like the old times and hang out at the Comedy Store and Laugh Factory. No, I don't want to hang out at the comedy club because it doesn't serve me. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, because I do know people who went to comedy clubs and they smoked pot with Jeff Ross and then they're writing on the comedy roast. Like networking is huge. It's just that I've done it. I've been there and I feel like I have more opportunity if I just work on my own shit. And if I have to do this in Florida for a few more months and see where that takes me, let's see what happens. I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Take care.